Welcome to the WHHI-TV Daily News. It's another beautiful day in the Lowcountry. I'm Betsy McDaniel, and here are today's headlines. A lot of folks believe it's not really the Beaufort Air Show without the Blue Angels. Well, they're back for the first time since 2019 and will be featured in acts throughout the weekend in front of crowds that could well rival the numbers at last week's RBC Heritage. Of course, there will be acrobatics, but it is also remarkable to note that the F-18s will fly as slowly as 140 miles an hour and as quickly as 700 miles an hour during the show. You can find out more about the show at BeaufortAirShow.com, and we'll get a peek at how the Blue Angels are actually preparing for that show a bit later in today's broadcast. As we gear up for the unavoidable influx of traffic that comes with the summer tourist season, the town of Hilton Head is trying to be proactive this spring by installing advanced technology that's going to make the stoplights on the island's William Hilton Parkway manage traffic flow better than the current cameras and timing systems. The new adaptive traffic signal management program costs $3 million and promises to move cars, walkers, and bikers more efficiently by monitoring the volumes of cars and pedestrians wanting to clear those lights. Beaufort County and the state are also working on a system to help the drive on Highway 278 all the way from I-95 to the southern end of Hilton Head. We've been celebrating Earth Day for more than 50 years now, as the first one was back in 1970. And if you want to help clean things up, head to Lowcountry Celebration Park or Coligny Beach Park on Saturday for the chance to volunteer. But if you are keeping things a bit closer to home and just doing a bit of spring cleaning, the county's Alcohol and Drug Abuse Department and the Sheriff's Office is sponsoring 2 collection sites for you to dump off your unused prescription drugs. The event is Saturday from 10 until 2 at the County Government Center on Bluffton Parkway and the Law Enforcement Center on Duke Street in Beaufort. They'll also be handing out bags for you to dispose of medications at home year-round. Too often we talk about kids who are getting into trouble, so today let's talk about some of the best from Beaufort County's class of 2023. All were honored this week at the county's Senior Scholars Banquet in Beaufort. The 108 scholars have a 3.5 GPA or higher, are in the top 10% of their class, and all have all sorts of other achievements in their honors and AP classes. Over 30 of the 108 were from May River High. Hilton Head High had 22 senior scholars, Bluffton 18, Beaufort 17, Battery Creek 13, and Whale Branch 5. The dinner speaker was one of their own a couple of years ago, Bluffton's Karina Doris, who's now a nursing and psychology student at USCB, who is involved in student government and as a tutor. Culture HHI's mission is to promote and support Hilton Head Island as a vibrant and diverse island, celebrated locally, regionally, and nationally for how arts and culture enrich and enhance the community. And now they have an app for that. The MyHHI app gives you a resource to learn all about upcoming events, art celebrations, and the many festivals that are just around the corner. Download the MyHHI app at hiltonheadislandsc.gov to start your next adventure. And if you are looking for a job, or perhaps you are a college student looking for an internship, you may need to look no further than the town of Bluffton. They are currently posting jobs for police officers, crossing guards, interns, town clerk, building inspectors, and more. You can both apply for the available jobs and explore the town employee benefits at townofbluffton.sc.gov. The media sources on your screen will have more on these and other stories, and we would love for you to like us on Facebook and follow us on Instagram at WHHI-TV. And if you have an idea for a news story, we'd love to hear it, so drop us a line at news@WHHITV.com. And now here's Justin Jarrett with what happened last night in the Loco.
Hey, it's time for Last Night in the Loco on WHHI, powered by LowcoSports. The high school lacrosse playoffs continue to take center stage this week. Hilton Head High's girls were bounced in the second round last night at Riverside, falling 13-5 to finish the season with an 11-5 record. The boys are back up tonight with Hilton Head traveling to AC Flora and May River hosting Bishop England for quarterfinal matchups. On the soccer pitch, Hilton Head Prep 8th grader Ashley Brothers scored another hat trick Thursday to lead the Dolphins to a 3-1 win over John Paul II, and Beaufort's girls blanked Hanahan 5-0. Another clean sheet for Quinn Wilson and the Eagles defense. On the baseball diamond, Jackson Stanyard had 3 hits and 4 RBIs, and Brody Hauscher hit an inside-the-park home run to lead Hilton Head Prep to a 13-1 win over John Paul II, and Patrick Henry's Hugh Ferry and Chandler Brown combined on a 2-hit shutout against Thomas Hayward. On the softball field, May River's Casey Lang had a pair of triples and 3 RBIs, and Michaela Landry was 3 for 3 with a walk and a 16-1 rout at Hilton Head High. Hanahan blanked Beaufort 2-0 to take the region title, and Colleton County clobbered Battery Creek 11-1. And Bluffton High School introduced new boys hoops coach Bradley Gabriel yesterday. With more than 300 career wins and a state title in North Carolina, Gabriel has a reputation as a program builder, and he's excited for the opportunity. Hear more from him on Friday's edition of the LowcoSports Lowdown on the Lowco Media YouTube channel. For Loco Sports and WHHI, I'm Justin Jarrett. Until next time, go Loco.
Thanks, Justin. And now I'm going to hand it over to Maria Soden for a look at our weather.
Thanks, Betsy. Yep, so taking a look ahead, we are going to start this weekend off with some storms, but good news is it should be clearing up by Sunday. And then taking a look into next week, we are going to see some rain as well. Taking a look at Saturday, again, we are going to see showers and heavy thunderstorms throughout the afternoon. Those storms can bring flash flooding and damaging winds, so do be careful. Good news is it should be clearing up by the evening. Taking a look at the temperatures, Hilton's going to have a high of 79, a low of 65. Bluffton's going to have a high of 83, a low of 63. And Beaufort's going to have a high of 82 and a low of 65. Come Sunday, it's going to be sunny with Hilton having a high of 75, a low of 57. Bluffton's going to have a high of 78, a low of 53. And Beaufort's going to have a high of 78 and a low of 55. The sunrise for this weekend is going to be at 6:46 and sunset's going to be at 7:57. Taking a look at the beach tides, Saturday high tide is going to be 11:35 a.m. and low tide is going to be at 6:44 p.m. And then come Sunday, high tide is going to be at 12:14 p.m. and low tide is going to be at 7:29 p.m. Taking a look into next week, Monday, it's going to be cloudy with the highs in the 70s and lows in the 50s. Come Tuesday, it's going to be cloudy, but then we are going to see some showers in the evening with highs in the 70s and lows in the 50s. And then come Wednesday, again, it's going to be cloudy with some showers in the evening. Highs are going to be in the 70s, lows in the 60s. That's it for today. Let's hit it back to the desk.
Thanks, Maria, and we'll be back in just a moment with a big announcement from Bluffton High School.